Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers and the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and also in sincerity. And Brother Manafizak says, Shalom. It's a last short video, you know. Again, we see the unfolding our prophecies, we see the unfolding of the scriptures before our eyes, because why? We out here looking, we're not sleeping, we're not drunk, you know what I mean? We sober and we watching and we pray. Right, so we get into it. It says, German leader vows to sever all ties with fascist USA. New German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has announced plans to sever all ties with America. I believe Merz is a small art name as well. I'm not too sure about that, but I believe so. It says, due to the worrying rise of racism and fascism under the Trump administration, my absolute priority will be to strengthen Europe as quickly as possible so that step by step we can really achieve independence from the US, Merz declared. It says he also said Trump's recent comments show Americans, at least this part of the Americans, this administration, are largely indifferent to the fate of Europe. Merz was not specific about Trump comments, but the president has vowed to pull the US out of NATO if member states don't pay their share. Earlier this month, Vice President J.D. Vance, in a public address in Munich, accused Europe of censoring free speech. Merz is also struggling, is suggesting Europe might have to form its own military defense alliance. So you see, they're working away from all ties and truth. They want to use their money, they want to what they support militarily, Amid the potential end of decades-old NATO, the 32-member military alliance of 30 European countries, the US and Canada. I'm very curious to see how we are heading toward the NATO summit at the end of June. We said whether we will still be talking about NATO in its current form, or whether we will have to establish an independent European defense capability much more quickly. Alright, so they're going to have their own defense system and their own offense system, their own missiles and so forth. And I don't have the USA stamp on it. Alright, so we go into some precepts. Alright, I'll start in Jeremiah 51. I think it's about 9 or 10, you pointing. Alright, it says, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reached unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Alright, so even, the German leader, even he noticing that they're on shit, basically, for lack of better words, that's keeping it as simple as possible. They're on shit, and he don't want to pass, so he pulling out. Yeah, he pulling out, and that's also prophesied with their downfall. Right? If we go to the book of Isaiah 13 and 14, he prophesies along with their judgment. Let's read up just a little bit, right? Isaiah 13, and I start to punish the world for the evil and the wicked for the iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And that is what going on. The great pride America once portrayed, or they once had, or the way people used to view them as the land of dreams and the land of hope, and that is not the picture no more. Yes, they still try to emulate. They still want to paint that picture, but they had to try harder. They had to use a more concentrated form of paint, because people seeing them for what and who they truly are, right? Seeing them for the bitterness, as the name declares, that they really are, right? First I would say, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of the place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Yeah, that is the day to come. So even with their downfall, it says there, Salakia verse 14, and it shall be as the chaste robe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. Yeah, nobody want to deal with our sheep. Let that lead our sheep there. I know that sheep in my hood, you know. They, they shall every man turn to his own people and free everyone into his own land. Yeah, that is going on. Because a lot of people breaking away from the NATO and even the desire to be in NATO. They don't need the security. Right? Everybody had the big sticks right now. Everybody's have a big stick. You know? No, like, bro, my final three precept on that note of having a big stick. It was 3 and 10. No, start at 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, or make up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. And we know that T-Man is one of the smartest, is one of the wisest out of Edom, right? His wisest child, wisest offspring, wisest lineage, and in other words, if that word is correct to use there right now. The wisest out of the lineage, right, T-Man? Right? They and that would be Germany. So even the wise men want to stay away from them. you know? Even the wise men seeing the shit they're on. As I say in the starting of the video. Right? Verse 10, it said, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say what? Let the weak say, I am strong. Yeah. Let the weak say they are strong, because why? They could do it on their own now. We see what y'all doing and we don't support it. We don't want that level of thinking, that standard of living over here. You understand? And he's a Edomite. He is a Edomite. He is from East Edom. At least physically he looks that way. Right? But he and all seeing it and saying, nah, like, the last video I posted, even he know he don't follow him. So even he seeing he is not the best people to deal with. It's really a, a drastic turn of events witnessing here on the planet, So we started to say to water Yabashim Mashada, we could see it and we could, be watchmen and proclaim it and show people through the scriptures. We knew this was going to happen, because as the scriptures say, everyone going to their own lands, everyone going to their own people. People pulling out on it, people not even considering joining into the rather join bricks. Right? And that's just how it is. Thus say the Lord. So on that note, I'll end the day. Hope it was enlightening, hope it was informative in the spirit, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, Bashem Kakodash. Until next time, Shalom.